think there's no reason not to. Alright, looks like I'm live. Hello everyone, it's me, Wolf397, and I'm streaming again on a random Friday. Well, not entirely random. I did want to try and stream this week, and I felt like Friday was the most apt time to do so. Because it just, at least this Friday, it feels like the perfect time to. So I know tomorrow I'm going to want to, clean up the house. I feel like Saturdays are like the perfect times for me to clean up house for some reason. I don't know why. It just feels right. Feels like a ritual that I just had going on since I don't know, like the past 3 or 4 or 5 years. It feels like no reason, but it just happened to land on Saturday. But today I didn't really do much. I woke up hella late. So when I woke up, all I got to do was really just shower. I haven't even ate yet, but I'm hella hungry. Oh shoot, I just realized I don't have any music playing. I had like my music folder open and everything. I just don't know why I didn't choose anything. Let's see. I think I'm going to choose. I'll choose the song that we can never go wrong with. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Can never go wrong with Kinchicho. But, yeah, I haven't even ate yet. I really have not done anything other than, take multivitamins and that's it. I'm trying to do, like, multivitamins daily. Trying to be healthy, as most people already know. But we're not going to dwell on health or anything, but, yeah, so I guess you could say that I'm pretty much just starting out the day with doing this stream. Disturbing the peace. Look into Nick's eyes and tell me all the things that you were saying in chat behind my back. Although you can't really do it behind my back because I'm looking at you right now. I'm not looking in your eyes, I'm looking in your message. I'm looking directly at the word eyes. Does that count as looking into your eyes? Hey Nick, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just having some chill vibes today. No real reason to do the stream. I just wanted to do it. I know it's kind of been inconsistent, and of course that's my mode of operation. That's how it always is with these things. I don't have like a schedule or whatever, but I do kind of miss doing it like at the very least weekly. I know someone was joking about it, but it's like, oh yes, it's the weekly scheduled Wolfter97 stream at some random day. I liked doing that, and I want to bring it back. You're looking so hard right now. Ooh, you even brought out the emote, the emote and everything. I know you're serious business right now then. But yeah, I want to try and make it at least regular. Dude, like before I started, I just had just a hankering to stream freaking like a video game. The game in particular I was thinking of doing was a freaking Super Off-Road again. And I know I've played that game to death on this channel, but the thing is I wanted to do it like legitimately. Because I did that JP Fans video recently and I got the game in my possession. So I have an actual honest to God copy of Super Off-Road like for the Super Famicom. So I guess having that, and I played it like last week or something, and I was like, man, it'd be so fun if I just like stream this again. And I know I've done it before, but like it'll be different because it'll actually be on the real hardware. And I felt like it would be like a good exercise to try out that one idea that I had when I was playing like games on CRT on TikTok, where it'd be like the hi Dorky Danny, welcome to the stream. I'm currently talking about how much I really want to play Super Off-Road, the actual copy that I have now, on stream. I don't know if I ever will do it, but like I feel like I still need some equipment to be able to make it like up to my standard. Because what I want to do is I want to have like a camera that's, you should do it right now. I don't tempt me, man, because I was really like having a hankering for streaming like something, a game, and Super Off-Road would be the perfect game. Hi, dumb user, welcome. It's the usual suspects here again. But yeah, I still have to assess the situation and see if I have everything I need, because what I want to do is I want to have like a camera looking at the CRT, and I want to have like, while I will have the camera looking at the CRT, I want to have the game audio feeding directly into the computer. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing great. I was talking earlier about how I literally just started my day. I woke up really late. So late. CRT. Yeah. Cathode ray tube TV, not the other CRT. Don't want to get into into any of that right now. But yeah, I barely started my day. Really nothing has happened other than I took like multivitamins and showered. And I really had to shower because yesterday I was doing some yard work. I was feeding into my roots as a Mexican, and I was cutting some trees down. Well, not really the trees. I was cutting the branches off and stuff, but indirectly I was cutting down the tree because now the tree's not really in the way, because this was a tree that kind of like blocks your view. Because we have a driveway here, and it was blocking the view when we reverse out from the driveway. So it was detrimental, and even though I haven't fully cut the tree down, it is a lot more visible when you're reversing out. And there was another tree earlier in the week that I cut the branches down. We pretty much just cut the whole thing down, because it wasn't actually like a full-on tree. It was like a baby tree, pretty much. So the pruners that I had were just enough to be able to cut everything down, so that way it is not even like within view anymore. There's like a tiny stump there now, which I don't know how to deal with. But I'm still recovering from my sick. Oh no. Hope you're getting better, dumb user. Hopefully this stream right here will make you feel a lot better. You could just sit here, maybe take out a drawing, work on it. You could listen to this in the background, and, just vibe. The tree is a fruit tree and it hurts. Oh, you know what kind of tree it is? Interesting. I don't think... I didn't think that you would know. How did you know that? Did you just pull that, like, right out of your ass? Are you stalking me? You're stalking me, aren't you, Dorky Denny? So that's the car that always drives by around 6 p.m. every single day. I know, I see you. I see you park out there on the side of the road. And I see, because I take out my binoculars, and then I look at you, and then I could see you looking at me with your binoculars. Good guess, I think. Good guess. It's not just a good guess, that's a perfect guess. You got it right. It is a fruit tree. I don't know what fruit it is. I was talking to my neighbor, and he was telling me that he thinks it might be some sort of mango or something. Either a mango or an apricot, because the tree it's a tiny baby tree, so I don't think it's like capable of growing like actual full-on fruits. It probably couldn't even like hold the fruits. Like if it were to grow those fruits like to like full like size, I think it would probably just break the branches or something. Mango miss. Yeah, I know. I like mangoes. I like the flavor of mangoes, but I don't think I've ever had an actual full-on mango, like just an actual fruit. If I have, I probably have forgotten, but dude, I love like mango candy, mango soda. Dude, one of my favorite candies is those mango gummy rings that, all the gas stations have. They're so good. And, mango soda tastes really good as well. I think I've had mango soju before, either mango or some other fruit. similar to mango. But mango is a flavor that I could get behind, and man, talking about mangoes now, it kind of just makes me, it's making me crave mangoes. Damn, I should have never cut down that freaking tree. I could have let it keep going, growing, and then I could have like harvested its fruits. But yeah, no more mango tree. But honestly, it was getting in the way of like our view as well when reversing. So good riddance, rip bozo. But yeah, if only that tree was planted somewhere. I don't even think we planted it. I think it just came about from happenstance. You know, it just some random seed or whatever just flew in from like, I don't know, across like the city or whatever, and just landed in our soil and just decided to start growing. It chose the worst possible part to start growing, but yeah. I've always thought it would be cool having like a little farm. Having like fruits and vegetables growing, just harvesting them. I always thought that would be cool, but I know that it's a lot more than just planting stuff in the ground. Like, you have to take into account like the seasons, you have to water it a specific amount, you have to, like, the way that you till the soil and all that, just everything. There's a lot of things that go into like planting like fruits and vegetables and like having an actual good harvest. And I don't know if I'd really be good at it. I don't think I have a green thumb like at all. Although me saying that, I'm not exactly sure, because I've never really like dealt with plants in general. I've had like family members and friends and stuff that grow like stuff, and I've just never done it myself. I don't know if that's just because I don't have much confidence in myself, or it's just like, you know, it's not something that I really want to do, even though I do like the idea of having a little tiny like farm, a vegetable fruit farm. Maybe fruits less so, because they always come from like trees, and trees are just a pain in the ass to deal with. If I had like mad acres and stuff to my name, oh man, I just grow everything. I just throw a bunch of seed. I would shoot my seed all over like the soil and just like let whatever happen. I just grow fucking like apple trees. I'll grow like, you know, fruit, mango, whatever trees, etc., etc. Real indeed. And like, if you ever become like, you know, plentiful in your harvest, you could make like a living out of that. You know, people with farms and stuff, like that'd be cool. I've always thought that'd be really cool, just having like a farm. I don't know if it'd be possible though. At least, you know, with my situation where I'm currently at right now. Maybe in the future, maybe if I ever like strike the lottery or whatever and get like, you know, I win the Powerball and just get like $50 billion. But that's also something that I'm not too sure I'd want to do. Like, you know, people that win the lottery and stuff, they're always like in danger for some reason. And I remember hearing, I don't know if it's true, but I remember hearing that when you win the lottery, it's like a legal requirement that your full name is put out there. I think. I could be wrong, but I remember reading about this, and I always thought that like that's super fucked up. Because like, you know, once you got money like that, once you got big money like that, things change, and not like always for the better. You know, people start just, you know, it's like, hey, can I have like $5,000 right now? I kind of need like you know, some crack or whatever. Like your family, like they don't turn on you, but they start to turn you into like the human piggy bank. At least that's what I feel. Like if you have good family members, then maybe you don't have to worry about that, but like you just never know. You really never know like what could happen when you come across like a large amount of money like that. It's just, that's very scary. So I guess in a way I'm kind of glad that I've never had to win the lottery or like strike it big in any way, shape, or form, because it means that I don't have to worry about finding out my friends and family don't care about me except for what I produce. I'm taking it all. No, you will not take it all. I mean, if you ask nicely, dumb user, I probably wouldn't mind giving you like $5,000 or whatever. $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. But you know, as long as you don't try to, you know, steal it from me or take it from me without asking. Hey, Master Restarted, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Currently, we're talking about the detriments of winning a lottery. How your friends and family, 5,000 is kind enough of an amount. Really? Okay. Well, 5,000 it is. In fact, since that's just enough, I feel like I'd treat you further. You know what? I just go for the full 10,000. You get 10,000, dumb user. Good about you? I'm doing good myself. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Talking about food and stuff like 5 minutes ago is it's kind of making me hungry. I felt my stomach like growl a little bit. Well, not really growl, but like I felt it like grumble. Like I don't know how to describe that, because you know when your stomach like growls and stuff, it's an audible thing, but I just felt it. I don't think it was loud enough for me to hear. But yeah, now I'm wondering what I should just have for dinner. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about going out for Taco Bell or something. Taco Bell or whatever, but honestly, I've went out a lot lately these past few days for food. Like yesterday, we went to go get Taco Bell breakfast, which is hella based. Honestly, the best stuff that they have at Taco Bell is their breakfast. If you guys ever get the chance, absolutely get Taco Bell breakfast. Even if you don't like Taco Bell itself, the breakfast always hits. Not Taco Bell, the lettuce or whatever. Yeah, but the thing is, Taco Bell like announced that they stopped like dealing with Taylor Farms or whatever. So as far as we know, they're in the clear. But yeah, I'd understand, like, you know, the apprehensiveness of like going with Taco Bell, even though they've like, you know, announced that they're not like making deals with Taylor Farms. Yeah, the parasite in the lettuce is very scary. I would keep my guard up still. Understandable. I can't blame you. But you know, even though they announced it and like there is that like skepticism, I still went to Taco Bell. But thankfully, the food that I had yesterday, the Taco Bell breakfast, it had no lettuce in it at all, so I don't really have to worry about that. I say that despite the fact that like maybe some like earlier in the week I actually got Taco Bell. I got Taco Bell twice, I think. So the first time I got Taco Bell was I think like very early in the week, maybe like Monday or something, but I got Taco Bell and actually, was it early in the week or was it Sunday? Oh man, now I gotta think about like my days and stuff. But the first time I got it, I actually requested no lettuce, and you know, they honored it, of course, but I requested it even though like they stated already, like I think this was a few days after they stated that they're not you know, using Taylor Farms produce anymore. But yeah, I got no lettuce with my food that time. And then the second time around, hey gamer kid, welcome to the stream. I'm talking about how I potentially have narrowly avoided getting the diarrhea virus. But the second time around, I actually forgot to take the lettuce off. So they, you know, I went over, I got my food, and yeah, there was a lettuce in there, and I was like, oh shit. And the thing is that I had already, you know, I took it back home, and I didn't really feel like going back. So I ended up just eating it. Would have done numbers in 2018 about Taco Bell. Oh, Taco Bell diarrhea lettuce. Number 15, Taco Bell diarrhea lettuce. You would never believe that there's diarrhea in your Taco Bell, but it's much more common than you think, or whatever. But yeah, honestly, I've had enough Taco Bell this week, so I probably won't end up going there regardless. You know, if there is like potential diarrhea virus in there. Even though I'm a bit more, you know, I feel a bit more hopeful that there's not, but I've just been wanting to get like something else. Like Taco Bell's great, but man, something else would hit. And the thing is that like I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. And the thing is with going out, and sorry, I'm fixing my mic, going out and about, is that you don't tend to really find that many healthy, like, fast food joints or just, like, restaurants out there. Ugh, especially where I'm living. Like, I was looking at it, and honestly, the only thing that I could find was healthy was, this poke place, as well as a Juice It Up. Why your mic sound like Rusty Pipe? It's not the mic itself. It's the stand. I'm using a mic stand, and I have to like turn this little, like, I don't know what you call it. It's like a little thing. I have to turn it. Oh fuck! It's tipping. It's tipping over. I have to turn this thing, and it's really, really squeaky for some reason. I don't know why. I think it just hasn't been used in so long because it's not mine. I'm currently borrowing it at the moment. So maybe I have to throw in some like WD-40 or what have you, but I don't know. I've neglected to do so. I think it's got that charm. It's got that charm to it. Spray some WD-40 right now? No. I also have a wire that's like feeding into this little area where the little turning mechanism is at. Funny mic. You could say it's the clown mic. That's actually not as funny as like the clown juice joke. You know, the straw making the clown horn noise. But anyways, yeah, that's besides the point. There's really not that many like healthy spots to go, and especially like right now, because currently it is 8:45, and unfortunately, a lot of the places here close early. Some have already closed, others are closing like soon. It's hard. It's really difficult unless you're like going out and about early in the day, because when it gets later, options get limited, and if fast food is healthy, it's extremely expensive. Yes, but honestly, Master Restarted, I'm slowly starting to like, you know, tip towards that, like tip that scale towards like spending a little bit more for health, because health is really important, and I'm slowly learning that over the, you know, the course of these months. And yeah, I feel like I probably would pay a little bit more if it meant I could get something healthy. Also, like, you know, for health, but like taste as well, flavor. You know how to cook? I do know how to cook. I have some salmon out, but I just don't really want to cook right now, if you know what I mean. It's just laziness. Yoshinoya is a good option. Fuck. I would like to go to Yoshinoya, but they don't have one here. They have one in the city that I used to live in, but here in this city, no, unfortunately. Xbox Live 2005 mic. If fast food is health, oh, I already read that. Feels like there's a new virus every week. Yeah, you are right about that, Gamer Kid. It's been happening a lot more lately, and it's very worrisome. At least, you know, in regards to like Hentavirus, I don't even know what the origin for that was, but like the other virus, the diarrhea one, fleas on rats. Aren't there already fleas on rats? I feel like that's that's an inevitability. Are we gonna get the Black Plague again? Oh man, dude, if the Black Plague before GTA 6, that would go hard. The return of the Black Plague. Yeah, I want to see it happen. Come on. You know, if we already got all this stuff, we got like fucking Black Plague 2.0. Black Plague 2 Electric Boogaloo. Fuck, I gotta fix my mic again? Just kidding. I hope to God there's not another Black Plague. Please, anything but. If we could barely survive coronavirus, I do not want to know what it's like seeing people deal with the Black Plague now. They just be like, oh, what? What? I have to, you know, I have to be healthy and stuff? For you? Fuck off. No. You know, if it's going to get in the way of my convenience, I don't care. I don't care. Even if it does kill like a bunch of people, I don't care. But yeah, I don't want to see a Black Plague. I'm just joking. Even though it would be an incredible headline to see. You know, I just wake up, I go on Twitter, and then I see, oh shit, Black Plague has returned. Everyone stay inside and don't die. Be like, oh fuck, that's incredible. But that's also horrible. So, you know, that is besides the point, though. You know, we're moving off topic. We got to go back to the food topic again, because, you know, we just can't stop talking about food because it's so tasty. 20-35%. Yeah, I thought it was more, but it's still 20 to 35% is quite a lot. So I'm kind of glad it's not more. I'm kind of glad it's not like 40 to 50 or whatever. Although if it happened now, I feel like the percent would be much higher, if I'm being honest. If I'm being perfectly honest, I feel like it would be like in the 50s or 60s. You are stream. I am stream. I am the stream. I am not streaming. I am. You know, you may think that this is a stream that is being like conducted right now, but this is just me. This is just me, faked dolphin. I am stream. I am not speed. I am stream. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about, well, we were talking about fast food, because I'm really hungry right now. We're talking about just food in general, but then we slowly, like, you know, teetered into the Black Plague and how crazy it would be if it just happened nowadays. We all stream. We are all stream. If you think about it, we're all streamers in a way. All of you, not just me, because, you know, you guys are a part of the stream as well. So I guess by a technicality, I would group you in with me. If you had to go back to 2000 to 2010, what would you do? Is there any like is there any like, is it just that, or are there any other like limitations? Like, do I have to go back the same age that I am, or do I have to go back like to that time at the age that I was in 2000, like, or like 2002 or whatever? We are a hive mind stream. We all are. Everyone believes in just one thing, and that one thing is that Wolf397 is hella hungry. Oh my god. Dude, it's starting to get to the point where I might just like DoorDash something, but honestly, I don't really want to deal with DoorDash anymore. DoorDash is so expensive. Dude, I don't think I talked about it. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about food, so I guess it's like a natural, like, just natural place for us to go. Our stomachs will get all grumbly and all that. But the last time that I used DoorDash, you know, this was when I was still, like, you know, needing to drink soda. Speaking of drinking, I'm going to drink some water right now. Just a moment. Something I noticed last time that I eat the stream. Oh man, you want me to vor you, fake dolphin? Okay, putting your fetishes out there in the open, very brave. But hey, I gotta commend you for that. But something I noticed last stream is that my throat was like hella shot after that stream, which is so weird, because usually when I do these streams, my throat doesn't get all fucked up. And I was drinking water during that stream, so I don't know what happened. I think I might be slowly coming down with something, because I noticed that over the past few days, my throat has been a little weird. It's like, it's like a little weird, and like I feel like I have to cough sometimes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm catching like the flu or whatever or something, but it's a little concerning. I may have to get that looked at. Some Freddy's sounds nice. Ooh, Freddy's, dude. Master, I haven't been to Freddy's in so long. I went in the city that I used to live in. This was like, I think I was in high school still, but I went once with my stepdad. Because he just asked me one day, he's just like, hey, they opened this new place called Freddy's. Do you want to go? And I was like, I was thinking to myself, fuck, I'd rather have In-N-Out. Oh, maybe I could. No, In-N-Out's not healthy though. Fuck. But I was thinking to myself, man, I want to have In-N-Out instead. But free food is free food. So I was like, yeah, we could go, stepdad. And then we went to Freddy's, and it was really packed because it was brand spanking new. It was just open. People were getting in on the new trendy spot, and we got there. We got our food, and we ate it. And honestly, I don't really remember much about Freddy's. The only thing I remember is that the fries at Freddy's are super duper thin. I remember joking about it with my stepdad and be like, "These are like toothpicks or something. What the hell?" But yeah, I don't remember much about Freddy's. I'm pretty sure it was good. I'm pretty sure it was fine. Like, probably up there with maybe In-N-Out and other, like, good burger joints. But, yeah, it just didn't really stick with me. Maybe I just didn't get a chance to, like, try it out more. Because, like I said, I've only had it once. And it was when that place opened. But, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh. Damn, I don't even remember ASMR stream. Was it because of my... Was it because of this? Was it because of this dumb user? This noise? Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, my throat just made a weird noise right now. I am so sorry about that. You know, I gotta say, I kind of relapsed a little bit during this week. I drank a lot more soda than I have ever meant to. Like, I think over the past, like, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, pretty much like Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Monday, maybe Sunday too. But all those days I had soda. This is a hell chill stream. It really is. And you know, that's what we do around here. We don't do anything too crazy, even though I was talking earlier about how I want to like do a live stream of me playing Super Off-Road on my Super Famicom on an actual CRT. I was thinking about that, but generally, Fake Dolphin, this is what we tend to do. We just talk, we just chill, we vibe. That's all we really do. And I feel like it's nice. It's important to have a chance to just, you know, just sit back, relax, and just shoot the shit, I guess. You know, I don't want to be like those streamers who are just like, you know, I don't have anything against like people like IShowSpeed or whatever, but like, I don't want to be like yelling and being like super duper hypey and all that. I remember trying to do that when, you know, I was slowly getting into streaming, like in the early 2020s, which makes me feel really old to say that because fuck, oh man, sorry. It's all coming to perspective right now. It's 2026. We're closer to 2030 than we were, you know, last year. And like saying early 2020 is just, oh god. I know this is not the first time I've made a reference to the meme, but insert meme of Matt Damon turning into an old man here. Yeah, early 2020s when I like 2021, 2022, I think, when I was like getting into this and just being like, I want to stream. It was definitely a lot more hype than it is now. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer it like this. I know back then I had more viewers on the streams, and I kind of equate that to like, you know, the whole like Silly Billy thing. Like I remember I had like 50 viewers once and 25, and even though it's not like that now, I don't, you know, really care. I kind of like when it's chill like this, where I could actually look at the stream chat and just be like, oh wow, it hasn't scrolled past like 50 chats the last time I looked at it. We low cholesterol? Yeah, we are. We have low cortisol here. Mm-hmm. You know, I was trying to make a dumb joke about cholesterol and confusing it with cortisol, but that actually kind of worked out unexpectedly. Low cortisol here. Because it's just hanging out. Early 2020s is scary. It was scary. It was very scary. Honestly, I'm glad that it worked out the way that it did. It could have been better, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not dead, you know, from Coca-Cola virus, so thumbs up. It's all good. But yeah, we totally okay, we gotta reel it back here, okay? We were talking about food. We're talking about food and how kind of difficult it is to find something healthy around where I'm living. Because I am trying to be a little bit more, at the very least, a little more health conscious. You know, it also, you know, along with being health conscious, like healthy food tends to have a different taste to it. And, you know, I like having like Taco Bell and burgers and all that, but like you kind of become a little desensitized to it And I kind of want like a salad or something, even though salads are hella like dangerous. But I was also thinking like tofu or like something, maybe even like brown rice. I don't have any brown rice. Hey, Dragon Lash, welcome to the stream. Only some sticked around. Yeah, which is okay. I'm gonna be eating chicken soup for my health right now, so that counts. Ooh, dude, dumb user. I haven't even thought about soup in a while. Oh, man. I actually went to a ramen shop recently, a local ramen place. I shouldn't call it a ramen shop because it's just a place where they serve ramen. It's not like actual ramen shops where, you know, everything is like decorated to be how it would be in Japan. It's just like, you know, just a restaurant. But when I last went, I didn't get any ramen. I got a rice bowl, and it was based as hell. It was a barbecued pork rice bowl, and I remember when that ramen shop opened, me and my girlfriend would just go there. Like, we went there like every single day for that week, and we would just get one day we got the ramens. We got ramen from there, but then like the rest of the days of that week, we just got like rice bowls because they were like $5 and they were like big, they were hearty. It sounds so freaking good. It's so good. Oh man, I'm starting to crave that now, but they're closed right now, so I can't even go there. It literally just hit 9, so they actually legitimately just closed that very second. Whenever I hear soup, I always think of, oh my god, oh, Dragon Lash, dude, you are speaking my language. Oh, there's a soup that I would always get there over at the Olive Garden when I used to go. Not regularly, I would say like maybe semi-regularly, because I would go with my family. We would go almost weekly. Someone say ramen? Yeah, I did, Denny. Maybe we should meet up and get some ramen, dude. That'd be fun. That would be based. Ooh, that'd be based. We could catch up, eat, chill, vibe. I think that's the one that I get, the Toscana. Is that the one that has like meatballs or something? It has like a meatball. It has like some sort of meat. But, God, yeah, I love the soup that I would get there from Olive Garden. Dude, when I was getting in the salads there slapped. Oh, and man, I remember wanting to go to Olive Garden, I think, last week or the weekend or something. Italian sausage. Okay, yeah, that's the one that I would get. That Toscana soup, so good. So freaking good. I kind of wanted to, like, you know, experiment and get other types of soups, but I haven't been there in so long. It's been a while. I think it's been, like, ages. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Yeah, come on. We should meet up, hang out, vibe, chill, talk, shoot the shit, all that fun stuff. Maybe we could play some games. Man, oh, God. Now I'm getting really hungry. My freaking stomach can't take this anymore. Maybe I should do what all the popular streamers do and just like take this on the road and just do a driving stream. I'll do a driving stream and get into a near car crash. I miss pork in my soup though. Well, dumb user, you could, you know, you got chicken soup, but you know, no one's saying that you can't sprinkle a little bit in there. You know, you could just take a, you know, you could get some bacon bits and just sprinkle some in there. Ad. Oh, I'm sorry about that, fake dolphin. You know, there are ads here. I'm sorry about that. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I'm so glad I managed to finally catch you live again. I know, Dragon Lash, and I'm glad to have you here. It's just, I don't do these too often. And I was talking earlier in the stream that I kind of want to try and make this more regular, because I kind of been, you know, missing my chances for like a week to like just do a stream. Like there'd be like weeks that go by where I just don't do it, and I want to at least try to make this like at the very least a weekly thing, at the very least, if not like more than just weekly. You know, I remember talking earlier in the year that I want to like do it a lot more regularly, and I remember like getting like a Google Docs thing up, and I had like games set up. I was like, I want to stream this game, I want to do this, I want to do that, I have this idea. Asleep now, it's midnight. All right, Fake Dolphin, I understand, and I'm glad that you're taking your health into account, because getting good sleep is much more important than catching a Wolf 397 stream. Absolutely. Don't tell me you're one of those distracted. Honestly, gamer kid, I'm really not. I tend to never use my phone while driving, like at all. And I know that might be to the detriment to some people, like you know, if anyone messages me or texts me or whatever. But I tend to never really you know, look at my phone, like, you know, text or whatever. Maybe occasionally at a stoplight, but like while driving, like just honestly, you know, I don't really do it. I don't really do it at all. I try to not do it. But I think like 99% of the time I tend to never really look at my phone while, you know, in the driver's seat. Good night, twin. No, it isn't. We watch all the time. What? No. You are a liar, dumb user. You are a liar. You saying that I do distracted driving streams? Never. In fact, I think the only time I've ever done anything close to a driving stream was oh shoot, excuse me, deep cut right here, deep cut. The Dead Rising 14-hour live stream video. That is the only time I think that I've like recorded myself while driving, and like I wasn't even holding the camera or anything. I just I'm talking about seeing your streams. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were accusing me of doing distracted driving streams all the time. But on the real, I think that was the last time I've ever done anything like that, like really. And like all it was just I had my camera on the dashboard and me and my friend were driving to go get some pizza or whatever. Like I was talking to them, but I think that's the most I was quote unquote distracted. Distracted drivers give me first to second hand road rage every time. Honestly, Dragon, I feel the same way. There's a lot of stupid people driving out there, and unfortunately a lot of them tend to you know, broadcast themselves for some reason or another. I don't know why. Remember a few days ago I was driving home from Virginia, and the highway there was a car there was kind of like swerving, and it was because the driver was using her phone. Yeah, gamer kid, there's a plethora of bad drivers, especially where I live. There's a lot of bad people on the road where I live. Bring back the biking streams. Now that is a type of distracted driving that I think I could get behind. At least when I get into an accident, there's a high chance that no one else is going to get hurt. But even then, even when I was doing those biking streams, I would try to not really look at the chat or whatever. I'd try to do my best and I'd be a good little boy. I'd be a good little boy and not like endanger myself. It would kind of suck, especially if I got like into an accident or whatever while bicycling, which funnily enough, the few times that I've gotten into bicycling accidents, it's been when I'm not distracted really at all. Funnily enough, like I don't have my phone out or anything. I'm trying to pay attention to the road. Yeah, but you know, I guess that's how it be sometimes. Karma comes for people that sometimes don't deserve it, I guess. I'm not trying to make myself sound like a good guy, but I don't think I really deserve to get into an accident when I'm trying to just, you know, go about my business in a safe manner. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done those biking streams, and you know, I've thought about them too from time to time whenever I'd look back on like all the streams that I did. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I remember when I went to, it was last year. Yeah, last year when I went to Pismo Beach, I remember wanting to like rent a bike and just like bicycle and maybe like live stream or whatever. Kind of like what I did when I was in LA that one time. Who are you rooting for in the World Cup? Gamer Kid, unfortunately I'm not able to really say because I wasn't really paying attention. But, you know, I guess it was kind of cool seeing people like get hyped for it. Yeah, I'm not a big sports guy, unfortunately. The most that I ever really get into sports is for the Super Bowl. And, you know, the only reason is because my family on my dad's side is really into like football and stuff. We have a team. It's the Rams. But outside of that, I tend to not really pay attention to sports at all, and that includes the World Cup. I know people were hyped for it, and I was happy for people being hyped for it, but it's just not really my thing. I couldn't really get into the hype cycle, unfortunately. But, you know, I do remember talking with one of my friends, and they were telling me that like, oh man, we're in Mexico right now. We're watching Mexico, you know, playing against blah blah blah. I don't even remember who. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm on Mexico's side, boy. And I think I don't know if they won or if they lost or whatever, but yeah, that was I guess that's like the extent that I was involved with like the World Cup. I was just anti-Argentina the whole time. Other than that, I was just a passive viewer. Oh, fair. Yeah, I saw a lot of people were not really for Argentina. Which I guess valid. Hey, Blitzmaster, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hey, your icon looks familiar, actually. That's something from Digital Devil Saga, right? Right? I'm right? I'm the smartest person ever, right? Please tell me I'm smart. Please tell me. Please assure me that I'm... Okay, alright, yeah. I knew it. Digital Devil Saga, that's a game that I have to play someday. If only Atlus would remaster it. Atlus, please. If you could do Raito, can you at least do Digital Devil Saga? I beg of you. I'm begging on my hands and knees, dude. Messi is the only reason people would support Argentina. Is he from Argentina? Dude, I am so far. I know the name Messi, but I don't know nothing about, like, I thought he was like from Brazil or whatever. I might soon emulate PS2 games to do that. Dude. Oh, yeah. Why don't I just... I know I want to wait for the remaster, but, like, you know, playing on the PS2 is kind of tempting. I forgot what game I wanted to play on the PS2, but I remember watching this video and like the dude was talking about Mega Man games, because there was just this random stint like a few weeks ago where I was just like watching a bunch of Mega Man videos. I like Mega Man, I just don't play it a lot, but he was talking about like all the best places to play the Mega Man games, and he's like, all right, so you know, for like 7 and 8 or whatever, and like, you know, X1, X2, X3, X4, you should play them on the PS2, especially for X3 because blah blah blah. It was on. I'm like, oh shoot, damn, and like I was getting influenced into taking out the PS2 and playing it. I never ended up doing so because, you know, I just, you know, I've been more occupied with the Famicom lately, but I was really close to doing so. And I was also thinking about like all the Mega 10 games and stuff, like Persona 4, because especially with the PSN for PS3 and PS Vita getting shut down next year, I was thinking about how the one game that I haven't bought yet, Persona 4, the PS2 version, that's the one game that I have yet to get on the PS2 Classic store for PS3. And Jay's reviews? I think so. His profile picture icon is of a green J, right? If so, then yeah. Yeah, he just showed up on my homepage and I just started watching him randomly. Oh, it was because of a Mega Man 8 video. It was just a random because I was thinking about Mega Man 8 for some reason, because that's like my favorite game in the Mega Man series. Just because of nostalgia, okay? I know a lot of people hate Mega Man 8 because of like the voice acting, and I guess it's not too challenging, but you know, I think that was like the first Mega Man. No, that's not a lie, but it was like one of the first games that I, you know, like took up and tried to play on my own when I was getting into video games. Love his videos. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. But I was just thinking about Mega Man 8, and I was thinking, oh, I like how I'm remembering all the things that lead me to like something, and then I find another thing that leads me to another thing. It's like a Russian nesting doll of like things. Because I was about to say the reason I was thinking about Mega Man 8 was because it's on the Sega Saturn, and you know, I was looking through all my retro consoles, and I have a Sega Saturn. I'm just like, what games on there are cool? And I was like, oh yeah, there's like ports of like, you know, Castlevania Symphony, but yeah, all right. I've neglected chat. I'm so sorry. He is. I believe people like Messi, but generally dislike his team and their behavior. Oh, right. The Argentinian team. Didn't they like do some fucked up shit or whatever? I think I might be wrong. They have some insane behavior. Oh, okay. All right. They started throwing hands. Oh shit. Whoa. Really? Dude, I thought that stuff is saved for hockey. Dude, you know what? I think I might have to get into soccer or football. I actually watched a hockey game like a few years back, and they actually fought. It was like, well, it happened really, really early on too, and then after that, it just never happened again. Hey Kai, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about a bunch of random topics. We're just all over the place here. Like I was saying, it's a Russian nesting doll. We think of one topic, and then that topic makes me think of another topic, and then so on and so on. Fix it for Argentina. Oh, Kai, you're into the World Cup as well? I'm not, but I'm trying to pretend that I know it. I know something about it. They tried to hit the Spain team after losing. What? That's so fucked up. Very unsportsmanship-like. Lost the final, and some of the players just started fighting. Fuck. Interesting with their racism, from what I know. Damn. I didn't know that there was this much lore for the Argentina team. Like, I know that, does anyone remember, Top Gear? Apparently they had, like, some issues with, like, Argentina as well. And, like, that's one of the things that I remember Argentina for. Because I think they were, like, harassing the Top Gear team. And they were, like, throwing rocks or something at them. I could be wrong. But I remember them being associated with that. Do you care for Xenoblade at all? No, I don't play Xenoblade at all, but I like the character designs. I think they look kind of cool. But yeah, I don't play Xenoblade. It does seem interesting, especially Xenoblade X, just because of it's like an MMO, but it's like single player. It kind of reminds me of like Phantasy Star, like the Phantasy Star games, not the online games, but what is it? The one on Xbox 360? I think it's called like Universe or something, where it's like a single player one. I have a friend who really wants me to play it. Really? Yeah? Maybe I should play Xenoblade. But yeah, it's just something I haven't been too interested in. I don't know why. I feel like I probably would like it, but yeah, it just hasn't really like fully brought me in. Not sure why. Like, I do like the character designs. I like that, like, pretty much the whole, like, voice cast is, like, they're, like, British, right? Which, it gives more opportunities for, like, voice actors and stuff, which I think is really cool because, most voice acting is done here in America. Phantasy Star. Yeah, Phantasy Star. That's also a game that I've been thinking about recently. Dude, I've been wanting to play the original Phantasy Star for so long. I bought it for Switch. I'm going to fix my microphone again. But I just never got around to really playing it. And I feel like that might be one of the very first RPGs that I could get into outside of Megaten. Because for the most part, I've kind of just been only Megaten for JRPGs. I played it on the Sonic and Sega Genesis collection for 360. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, if I play it, I'll end up doing it on Switch because they have the Sega Ages version on there, and that version goes hard. Like, they have like a map, like an actual map, and they have a lot of other things that they added so that way the gameplay is a bit more smooth for like modern players. Not sure if I'd end up using those features, but it's nice to know that they're there in case I do end up wanting to use them. I try to be vanilla whenever I play games. Try. Keyword try. I played Xenoblade solely for the voice acting, not gonna lie. Really? Damn. It must be that good then. But yeah, that's something that that caught my attention, was the fact that like most of the voices are British, which is cool. Like I said, more opportunities for more people, because I feel like the voice acting like industry is like been booming hella lately. That's because of there's a lot of games, there's a lot of anime, there's just like all sorts of like media things that are happening right now that need voice actors. So everyone's trying to get their thing started, and yeah, maybe I should do that too. Haha, just kidding. cuts to me being in Xenoblade Chronicles 4 or whatever, doing the worst possible British accent. Hello there, governor. It seems that you have a very funny looking sword that turns into a person. I think that might constitute as some sort of abuse. I might have to take you into the paddy wagon. You could be a voice actor. Yeah, I guess you're right. In a way, I could be considered one, but at the same time, I don't feel like I am, because I'm not like, I've never really been in anything outside of like, you know, stuff that I made. Which, of course, you know, that shouldn't like disqualify anyone from like being a voice actor or whatever or anything. Or like, you know, even for like someone making like a short film, that shouldn't, like, you know, if it's not like a big thing, that shouldn't disqualify them from being like a filmmaker. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna hop off. 12:19 a.m. for me right now. 99. All right, good night, Gamer Kid. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you later. It's good seeing you again, man. It's been a while. I'll play every game you're in. Ooh, really? Really? Interesting. What if I was in Persona 4 Revival? Would you play that? What if I was in Persona 5 rehabilitated or whatever? Dude, imagine if they used rehabilitated for Persona 5's remake. That would go hard. The video. I guess you're right, Kai. Oh, you're talking me up far too much. I don't deserve this, you know, this gassing up. I appreciate it though. I don't know if I'd call myself an actor. I think I'd probably lean more towards voice actor than anything. Even though I have been in, like, you know, live action videos and stuff. I would definitely say I'm a video editor though. That is something that I will not, like, you know, disagree with at all. I feel like if I had to choose one thing over anything, it would have to be that. I have boundaries. What? You said you'd play any game, any and every game. Well, you said every game. I won't, you know, put words in your mouth, but every game. Dumb user. How could you? If I was in Persona 4 Revival, you wouldn't play it even though you said that you'd play every game that I'm in? You lied to me. I thought you were on my side. I thought you were a real friend. We're still getting Persona 5 rehabilitated before Persona 6. Oh, you know, I do wonder when Persona 6 is going to come out. I know that, like, you know, the news has kind of died down about Persona 6. Hey, a chance at Redemption. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're currently talking about, well, we're talking about Persona 6 now. But yeah, the news has kind of died down about Persona 6. We've all kind of, you know, moved on a little bit. Like the Persona 4 Revival hype train is just like full steam ahead. It's going to be 2027. I'm starting to think that it might be as well. I don't know why. I have that feeling, that gut feeling. I don't know if that's just my stomach grumbling, but it feels right, especially with all the leaks and stuff. Like, it seems like they have like enough like done so far that maybe a 2027 release, late 2027 release could actually work. They can take my money, I don't care. What, can I take your money too? A chance at redemption? Just kidding. I don't want to take your money. I'm not deserving of it. But yeah, it does feel like it could happen. But also, I am like thinking that maybe an early 2028 could work. Late 2027, early 2028. I just don't know why. It feels right. You know what I mean? Xenoblade Genesis, not 4. But yeah, it'd be cool to see it come out, you know, sooner rather than later. Because I don't know if anyone really wants to wait like, like 50,000 years or whatever for it to come out. We don't want another Persona 5 situation where it comes out like 4 years later. 2028 for me. Yeah, it's a valid, you know, year. What makes me sad is that we're not going to get physical versions of Megaten games anymore. Not entirely true, Blitz. You know, even though PlayStation said that there's no physical games for them anymore, Xbox hasn't said anything. And Nintendo, of course, has definitely not said anything. If anything, I feel like Nintendo would be the only like company willing to do physical games. And I just, yeah, I feel like PlayStation is a bit of a lost cause now. Like, you know, I want to keep fighting, but I don't know why, especially with like the, I saw like this tweet or whatever that said like, there was like some leaked information that they will not back down at all, which that really bothers me. I still want to fight, but I won't lie, that really did take some like wind out of my sails. But still fight. We still have to fight for physical games. PlayStation, everything in general. That'd be nice. But specifically PlayStation, because you know they're the ones that are the offenders right now. So happy that Atlas stopped announcing games 10 trillion years before they drop. Right. I.e. Persona 5, what I was talking about earlier. God, that was such an Atlas thing to do. But you know, who else but Atlas? I'm glad that it didn't take too long though. It just took like 4 years or whatever. I say that like it's not that much time. I feel Sony might do the backlash. I'm hoping as well. I mean, here's the thing. They backpedaled before for the PlayStation Network going down for PS3 and PS Vita before. So if they back down then, there's a chance that they might back down now. But with that leaked info, yeah, just I'm not feeling as optimistic. But that will not, you know, stop me from fighting the good fight. You know, even if I am like a mainly digital only person, I still think that people should have options. Options are really, really, really good to have. Having less options, why would you have less options? Just have more options for people. That's what people want. If people want physical, then people should be able to get physical. Digital, then digital. You know, what's the issue? They can't be losing that much money, I think. I don't know. Xbox is wishy-washy with physical. Yeah, they are a bit, I mean, especially nowadays, they're definitely, it's hard to predict what's going on with Xbox now. And it definitely seems like they're trying to course correct, but it's like, you know, they're like, we're all for, you know, games on all platforms. Everything's an Xbox, blah, blah, blah. But now they're just like, yeah, we're not going to put our games on PlayStation anymore. Yeah, fuck that. Which is funny, you know, they're saying that, and then we have like Halo campaign evolved or whatever coming out, and like, God, dude, that is so freaky to see. Seeing Master Chief on the PlayStation 5 main menu is just that is like some Twilight Zone shit right there. It's like, if you were to show that to somebody back in 2002, they would probably explode. They'd just be like, no, that's fake. That's fake and, you know, fake and stupid, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to go down well. No, they are going to whimper back to physical whenever it does. Yeah, it's just, when will it happen? It's taken so long, because for the PlayStation Network, when they backed down for the PS3 and PS Vita PlayStation Networks going down, it didn't take that long. It happened in like the span of a week or something, or less than that, I believe. You were not going to say fake insta. I know I was not going to say it, but you know what they say back then. That's what they say back then. And I was going to say it, but you know, I don't want to say it because, you know, it's just not right. More reason to pirate. Yeah. And honestly, I'm seeing a lot of piracy shit happening nowadays. It's so funny to see now, because like, you would think that digital would stop the piracy, but nope. People are just like, no, we're gonna find a way to get it, whether you like it or not. A slur or two, yeah. Not the F slur. It would have been the G slur. The F slur is still off limits. I feel like the vast majority won't care too much until it's too late. Yeah, and it really is like the vocal minority that seems to be fighting for physical. There's more people fighting like no, I made that mistake. There's more people fighting for physical than there are people fighting against physical. So I'm happy that is currently the case. It's so weird seeing people be like, yeah, physical, who cares about it? It's like outdated or whatever. It's gonna happen eventually. It's just, it's reminding me a lot of like the AI shit where people are just saying like, dude, you know, you may as well just give in AI's the future or whatever. Just stop fighting it. Just let it happen. Where's that terminology familiar with? Non-consensual AI. That's what it feels like. And that's what the physical shit sounds like too, when these Sony dick riders are coming in and just saying like, physical is dead, long live digital or something. But yeah, I'm just for options. I like digital, but that's just me. Not everyone likes digital. Some people want physical, and we should have options. Anyways, we are currently an hour in, and honestly, I'm hungry. And I know that some people have gotten in here and we started talking, but damn, I want food, man. I want food. I'm hungry. So I think we're probably going to wind down the stream here. I'm sorry. I hope that's not depressing for anyone. Please put down the 9mm. Please. Like I said, I would like streams to be a lot more common, compared to how it's been the past like month or two. So full of soup. Just finished eating. God, I wish that were me. I wish that were me. Where's my soup, dumb user? That's what I think about you finishing your soup. A big, juicy burp. Sorry about that. That was gross. I haven't owned a physical game since 2020, but I don't want them to go away because what if I want to play a delisted game? Because right now, Jump Force is delisted. It's a bad game, but at least I can play. Yeah, I forgot all about that Jump Force game. I remember when I would see the clips and stuff, and it looked really ugly. I don't know about the gameplay. I don't think I really gotten that far to see what the gameplay looked like, but yeah, those graphics just, Yeah, the art direction for that game was anime characters should not look like that. But yeah, like I said, we will be winding it down. I think I might start heading out as well. Hey, we'll be heading out together. I'll try not to walk side by side with you. I know we're probably going to end up going out the same direction, but I know that gets a little awkward when like people are heading back from where they came from, but they have to head back the same way. So, don't worry. I'll give you some time. I'll give you some time to leave, so that way, we don't have to walk side by side and have to, like, ignore each other and try not to acknowledge each other during that until we get to, like, our respective, like, like homes or provinces or like, cars or whatever. You could tell that I've experienced that before because of just how detailed that was. Yeah, there's been times where I say bye to somebody and it's just like, we're walking back and then I have to, like, wait for them to go. I just, like, look at my phone, just like... Can't wait for the next vid stream. Same, man, same. And as for videos, currently right now, I'm working on a video. I'm almost done with the script for it, but yeah, it's no. I'll just say it has to do with the Famicom disk system. It's a script that I actually started for that JP Fans video, but it ended up going a lot more, like, farther off the rails than I was expecting. So I ended up taking that script and replacing it with what the JP Vance video script ended up being. I hope for another soon. Don't worry, it will be soon, hopefully. Well, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I've said this before, but I definitely want to try and do it again. I want to try and get like a backlog going on. So when I finish this video, I think I might just start working on another video and just have that other one, the disk system video, like, just on the back burner for the time being. Because it does suck just like having these like long stretches of like nothing happening except for like maybe a stream like this. And I don't want to really do that to you guys. So, it'll be like just a little bit like more longer with nothing going on. But hopefully I could try and like supplement that with like streams or whatever. Maybe we could have more. Maybe we could actually play some Super Off-Road again on my Super Famicom. Who knows? But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the logistics for it. So for all I know, I could be talking out my ass and I could just put that Famicom disk system game like out like the moment that I finish it. But we'll see. But anyways, you know, like I said, I'm gonna wind down the stream. So if there's anything that you want to get in before it ends, if there's any questions, comments, concerns, if you're curious about what's gonna be worked on in regards to the Wolf 397 video stuff, if there's any other questions, if you're curious about what I want to get for dinner, I honestly don't even know, so I can't really answer that question. Well, if there's any other questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. Maybe, but it's not a yes, it's just a maybe. I know that you miss me, dumb user. I understand. But hey, you can just watch the videos that I've made over and over again. If I do get Yoshinoya tomorrow, dude, I'll show. You're gonna show what? The Yoshinoya or something else? Some other undescribed thing? Please let it be the Yoshinoya. Please. I don't want to open my phone and see, like... Well, I won't state what I hope I won't see, but... I am looking forward to getting that picture of Yoshinoya. I'll just plant that idea into your mind, so that way you don't end up sending me, like... something interesting. Yeah, I'm checking up with your vids. Oh, you're cute. You miss me, huh? You missed the old Wolf 397. I know. I understand. I get it. I'll try to feed y'all soon. Very soon, hopefully. But yeah, with that, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're going to click on over to the standby. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I like making use of this thing. I'm so glad that I found this, by the way. If I never could find this again, I'd probably just end streaming, like, altogether, because, you know, what's even the point if I can't have, like, funny little dog dancing at the top of the frame. Goodbye and good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. What if I don't end the stream and instead I try to decide what to get before I end it? It's iconic. It is. It really is an icon. I love that funny little dog. That dog has been with me since like fucking like 2012 or whatever. When I first started doing those Let's Play videos with my friends. This was one of those things that I made. I'll help you, bro. What are the options? I don't know. The thing is, like I said, the options are very limited. But I believe the only options we have right now are... I could probably, like, list them all on just one hand. Okay, so there's... Right now, since it's 9 o'clock, 9:35, there is Taco Bell. There is Jack in the Box. There is Burger King. There is Denny's. There's some like local burger joints that are open, but you know, I'm not really craving a burger right now. There's In-N-Out, which, you know, fits in with, you know, the burger stuff. Is Panda Express open right now? Let's see. Panda Express. Oh, and apparently there's freaking Little Caesars, but I already got Little Caesars earlier. Get Denny's? Thank you so much for the $2. Dumb user, you didn't have to. Is this going straight towards the Denny's? I mean, I guess I have no choice now, but thank you, dumb user, for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. You are far too kind. Way too kind. I don't think I deserve that. If I had ended the stream right now, you know, earlier, I wouldn't have gotten that. So I feel ashamed. I feel like I don't deserve that. Is there a way that I could send this back to you, dumb user? No problem, dude. No, but no. I feel bad now. Anyways, I was looking at Panda Express. Oh, Panda Express closes at 11:30. Ooh. But Panda Express is so far. Panda Express is, it's not like too far, but it's like, it's probably the furthest option that I have, to be honest. Like, I have you know, like Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Burger King. Those places are a lot closer than Panda Express is. And it's also in a side of town where it's just like, I don't really want to like deal with it, because it's like, it's a busier side of town. Man. If it means I don't have to get a burger, then maybe I might consider it. Oh, man. It's been a while since I've had Chinese food, too. Oh. When was the last? I think the last time I had Chinese food was last month. Oh. But Denny's also sounds good, too. Could be worth it if you feel it. But also, you did say Denny's in your stream, in your super chat, so maybe Denny's. Honestly, Denny's doesn't sound bad. I've never had Panda Express. Basically, Panda Express is just like Yoshinoya, but Chinese food. But Denny's, going back to Denny's, they have a lot more than just burgers. You know, I could probably get like, maybe they have something healthier. Maybe they have something a bit more fresh, you know? And also, Denny's is closer compared to Panda Express, so I think maybe my choice might end up having to be Denny's. We'll see, we'll see. My sister hated it? What? Your sister? You gotta disown her. No longer your sister anymore. No longer family. Bad, bad, bad. Naughty sister. Naughty. Very naughty. But yeah, I guess it might end up being Denny's. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I might end up getting maybe I might just end up getting nothing and just making something here at home. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry that you had to stay here for a lot longer, dumb user. Sorry. Thank you for stopping by, though. Hope you have a good night. Bye-bye. Looking forward to that Yoshinoya picture. See ya.